Welcome, all you air signs, to your weekly energy update. And this, of course, is for all my Geminis, my Libras, my Aquarians, no matter where it is at in your chart. We're going to be looking at the week of March 27th to April 3rd, and I cannot believe it's April already. But these videos are also timeless, so if you're coming across this video outside of that time frame, I would trust your intuition and still watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. But if you are watching it for this week, on April 1st, we have the Aries new moon coming into not its fullness, into its darkness, its darkest moment on April 1st. So no fooling on April Fool's Day. I did post yesterday on March 26th specific zodiac side readings for each of the zodiac signs for that new moon. So if you want to check those out, I'll have it linked at the end of the video here as well. But for this week, we're going to pull first from the Seeker Oracle and see what the Creator wants you to know about this week. And just a side note, any of the cards that I use in a reading, I do have linked in the description box below. So if you are like me and I see a beautiful deck and I get drawn to it, I always wonder what it is. And that's how I've ended up with over 100 Oracle decks and over 20 tarot decks. But hey, I always say they're inspired by spirit. So for our air signs, what would you like them to know about this week, please? Okay, no, none of those. For our earth, not our earth signs, our air signs. All right, so that is your first card, and you have a Queen Bee. Beautiful cards here. Feminine, divine feminine energy, and I'm just going to put that right here, and let's see what message comes with this for you for this week. So the Queen is the most powerful chess piece on the board. It is the only piece that can move in any direction. Not only that, the Queen can move as many squares as necessary to achieve the desired outcome, and any obstacle in their way is removed off the board. In life, the highest vibration of the Queen embodies the same power and more because of their humanity. They are wise, strategic. They know when to move and when to be still. They know when to speak and when to be silent and listen, and they listen with their hearts as well as their ears. A queen will not conform to meet the expectations of others. They know and honor who they are by acting with integrity and purpose. They are both resilient and determined, disciplined. They will achieve any goal. They will fight for their cause. They will speak out against injustice, even when afraid, because they know it is the only way to bring forth change. They will speak and fight for the good of their family, community, and humanity. And yet, by nature, this fierce queen is compassionate, gentle, and serene. They understand that to fight with hate in one's heart, words and actions only serve to perpetuate hatred. They choose to meet fear, anger, and hatred with kindness, love, and empathy. But do not mistake their gentleness for weakness. A queen wields their power with intent, and if there is need, they will become as fierce as a dragon and fight for what's right and their right to be seen, heard, and heeded. Know that every person possesses the energy of this archetypal queen within them. Be them, embody them, and you can accomplish anything. I love that. You know, I had this picture of a mama bear in my mind. You know, they can be so gentle and so nurturing and take care of their baby cubs, but if you cross them and you threaten them, look out. You know, they can be both compassionate and empathetic and have all that stuff, but if you cross them and threaten them, then I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. And so there's this beautiful power and this beautiful balance between power and nurturing, and I love that they're mentioning that that we all, whether you're male or female or how you identify, that you embody that beautiful queen, powerful energy in there, and the nurturing energy. We're also going to pull from these Tarot of the Magical Forest and just see what else the Creator would like you to know about this week. So for our air signs, what else would you like them to know? Okay, that one, they want that one, and also that one. Okay, and that's what they want. They do want the other cards. So you have the Six of Wands, and the Wands is, our passion, our drive, our ambition, our energy, our, I don't know if I mentioned inspiration too, but this, of course, is all about recognition. And what I love about this is that it's not so much about recognition in the outside world. This is about being recognized and feeling recognized for what you do, for this beautiful power that you have, for this. This meme is coming to my mind, and it actually was about Aquarians, which of course are air signs, but it kind of would fit for all air signs. It said something like, there's so much during the day that I don't say sarcastic, mean things to people, and no one recognizes it. And it's kind of like that recognition. You don't understand how much of the mama bear that you have held back. It's like all those people don't know how much their lives were spared this week when I, chose the compassionate side, that kindness side, instead of the reactive mama bear to take them out. And so there is this recognition here that's coming in. And I normally don't read the card this way, but it is very much this recognition for the nurturing that you've been giving people for quite a while. And the number 6 actually can represent the mother, number. It's the parental number, and it kind of even has a lot of the mother energy, that mother nurturing energy in there. So I really feel like that this is about Spirit, the Creator, that whole spiritual realm that sees everything, that knows everyone's heart and thoughts and actions, that they are recognizing the amount of nurturing and gentleness and empathy and love that you've been giving out, that you could have gone either way, in that moment, and they're very proud of you for that. You did choose unconditional love and compassion instead of revenge. Yeah. And so you have the Ace of Wands. I kind of feel like this is like, bunk, don't worry. Karma will take care of everyone else. Here's the mighty stick. Carry a big stick, but don't use it, right? That's funny. But the Ace of Wands, this is the wands here. This is new passion, new energy. And I really love this, that you have been holding your energy and you've been holding your power. And this is kind of like, I feel like because of what you've done and how you've done it, you actually have this, it's like this reward. It's like cause and effect because of what you've done and how you haven't really asked for the recognition for all this that you've done within yourself, those choices that you've made of compassion and love. Now you have this, you've leveled up. You have this new energy, this new level of spiritual energy, this new level of energy that's coming back because of what you did. And this normally is like, this is a gift that's coming from the Creator and from Spirit. They're giving this to you, which is very true. But they're also saying, yeah, but this is that you have a great grasp on your power, on your ability, knowing that wherever you focus your energy, it's what grows. Like it said in here, if you meet anger and conflict that comes towards you with anger and conflict, it just perpetuates it and makes it grow and expands that instead. But you chose love, to expand love instead. And so this awareness and this, like I said, that acknowledgement that you have purposely chosen to do that instead. So well done. Yeah. Because here's the Nine of Swords. This is the air energy. It's our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations. This is known as the nightmare or the insomnia card, because here are all those swords. These are all the expectations, the thoughts and beliefs of the outside world, everything that we think we need to do and should do and supposed to do and how to do and must do, all those, rules of the outside world, all that conditioning from when we were young. And trying to achieve all those things used to keep you up at night and give you nightmares. But I feel like this is the past. I feel like this is where you came from, because you have this grasp of your power of choice in a way, right? You know that you get to choose where you invest your energy and your power. And you realized that all this trying to live up to all those expectations and everything was going to take you to exhaustion. And it probably did at some point, because that's usually what it takes, right? For us to let go of something is, I usually have this analogy about, we grab onto the rope of expectations with both hands, and we get pulled behind this speedboat called surrender on this lake. And the more we hold on to all those expectations and all that supposed to's, and the speedboat just gets faster and faster and faster till it's going 300 miles an hour, and we're flying all over the place behind it, and we start to let go. And then suddenly we're in this silence, floating in the lake, calm, and not being drugged anymore. And we're like, wow. So it's that letting go that, really happened, I feel. And which makes sense. Here's the 9, and here's a 9, the major arcana, which is the Hermit, which is all about finding the internal. The 9s are about the inner journey, that inner path to finding our own wisdom. And in that little lantern there is a little bright light. It's usually a star, which is your higher self. And so you've learned to connect to that higher realm, which makes sense with this being spiritual energy too, that you have taken that and you found so much wisdom on your inner journey, and that's where you learn to let go too, because this 9 of Swords would have been your mental inner adventure too in doing that. And I love how you're also grasping on to the wand here, that Ace of Wands that you're grasping, the Ace of Wands that you're grasping. So very much this beautiful awareness, this beautiful just inner awareness that you have had and that you've been putting it into practice. I really feel like this is a huge way to go, a thumbs up, a pat in the back, a acknowledgement for you on what you've done, the inner work that you've done, and the choices that you're making, and that you really have this great grasp on your energy and how you're applying it in the world. You are a queen bee. And then you have the moon, and this is beautiful moon energy. Of course, this is about having delved into the deep waters of the unconscious, connected to that mighty moon energy. And so there is this unknown that you have searched and come. Actually, they want this one to be up here, so we'll see what brought you to this point. But you have this awareness, this connection. I always just feel like the moon is our emotional connection to the spirit realm, because, of course, the moon impacts water, which water is our emotions. And the high priestess too, she looks behind the veil, looks beyond the the surface, what's going on behind the scenes, and she goes away to her temple, like the hermit did, which withdraws to find itself, to find the truth, gets away from all the noise of the chaos of the outside world, of all these expectations, and is able to see those higher truths, see things from this bigger, higher perspective. So I love that the moon is here too, because it feels very that. And all the queens in the minor arcana also, in addition to their own suit, carry water. So I feel like this water energy and this connection. I almost feel like the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess energy with the combination of these two. And then you have the Knave of Chalices, which would be the Page of Cups, which is all about emotions. And here's that Ace of Cups here. This is the chalice, the Holy Grail. And the pages are all about emotional messages being received. And also the pages are like the newness, upping the level of the emotions, this new emotions that had come in. So I really feel, this is the combination of these two together. Of course, with all that water energy we're talking about, you just have experienced such higher levels of unconditional love that have influenced so many areas of your life that's what's just made you feel like this powerful person. You don't feel you're at the whim of someone else. You don't feel like you're, someone that lives in the kingdom, one of the villages. You feel almost royal. You feel like, and not in like a dictator, tyrant kind of royal, but that loving emperor, loving empress, the one that has this love. It's like the queen of a nation that everyone looked up to as like their mother, because that's the way she treated everyone, the care that she had for everyone. And that is coming through so strong in here. So this is the week of recognizing that love within you, and like I said, this gratitude, this acknowledgement of what you've been doing with it. And there's like this, if you haven't been doing it to the extremes, they're like telling you that you have the ability that you can take it even higher, and recognition for what you have done, and the ability and the capacity to do even more, and allow yourself to fill up and flow out to the world too. So I love that. And then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Angel Answers deck. And this is just, it can be about this situation, but also it can be for any other question that you had that we did not talk about for this week, and just what your angels would like you to know about that. All right. So for our air signs, angels, what would you like them to know? What answers would you like to give them? Okay. Is that it? Yep, that's your card. Yep, so within the next few weeks. So if you had a question about, will this happen? When will it happen? It's within the next few weeks. You're going to have a conclusion come to whatever question that you had. Whether it's a yes or a no is totally up to each individual situation, but just know that whatever decision comes, that it is for your highest good, for your highest experience here. You can trust that the Creator is kind, that the universe is kind, and that everything that comes through your path is not happening to you. Unless you want to feel like a victim and feel that for your emotions, we do come here to experience that. Obviously, all this, nightmare and the insomnia that we experienced before, we come here to experience it. There's not a wrong thing about it. So you can choose to feel a victim if something doesn't turn out to be the way you want it. But just know within the next few weeks, you're going to get a conclusion to the question that you're answering here. And then in regards to this, they're also saying within the next few weeks, you can even expand this more and more and more. This love just becoming this chalice where you fill up with the unconditional love of the Creator of all things, and it overflows out to the world even more. Boom. I love this for all you air signs. And if you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly zodiac readings for each of the zodiac signs. Also new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of other videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those messages, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, Also click on the subscribe button. That gives you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, you can just select all, and you'll be notified of any new videos that come out for this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, or you subscribe to a channel, it makes the YouTube algorithm so excited. It wants to share the videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you want even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is in the description box below. All right, all my air signs, as you go through this wonderful week, please know that every moment of every day that you are indeed unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And until then, you hang in there and you take care.